Hi, and welcome to the Webanywhere YouTube channel. This morning, I'm talking to our founder and CEO, Sharon Gilligan, founded Webanywhere and SoundBranch, about the latest development from Twitter last night around audio tweets. Sharon, do you want to tell us a little bit about your initial reaction to this?
I was really excited because there's a lot of problems with fake news and fake reviews out there on websites. And I think the authenticity of voice really solves this problem. So going onto Twitter and playing the different voices yesterday evening was fantastic. So I'm really excited because it's going to bring a new dimension to Twitter and to social media, I believe.
So what types of people did you see using this new functionality when you were having a look at it last night?
There was techies, business people, comedians, storytellers. There was some very professional stuff and there was some more amateur stuff, but there was lots of people getting involved doing their first audio tweet. And it was great to see and just to listen to different people's voices, but the different languages as well.
Yeah, it's definitely been interesting. I was playing around with it a little bit last night as well. So I guess one thing around this new release is Twitter have only really made it available to a small number of users at the moment. It's only available on iOS for right now. What do you think of that?
Well, it's limiting, I suppose, from an accessibility point of view. There's two issues around access. One is it's just the iOS users, so Android and the web users can't use Twitter for audio tweets directly. And then also, when you record your audio, you don't get the transcription. So if there's something dodgy in an audio tweet, you wouldn't really know before playing it, and that could cause offense to certain audiences and certain types of people. So how Twitter are going to handle that, I'm not too sure.
Yes, certainly very interesting around the accessibility point of view, particularly as well. It's almost going to be impossible for them to moderate, I think, particularly without any transcription of these tweets, that they can have some sort of robot or other monitoring. So maybe there are other platforms out there, such as SoundBranch, for example, which sort of can help all users be able to tweet and make it a little bit easier to edit yourself and moderate as well.
Yeah, SoundBranch has been around since 2016, and it plays nicely with Twitter. What it means is you can record your voice on SoundBranch and then reshare it on Twitter as an auto-playing Twitter card. And if you're a brand, you can actually have your own white labeled SoundBranch site, brand up with your logo and your colors, and then publish Twitter cards, again, auto-playing directly on the Twitter timeline. So for Android users and web users that don't have iOS devices and don't have that access, they can also get involved in voice conversations.
Great stuff. So I guess the other thing I'm interested in is, so Twitter have set the limit on these voice notes at the moment at 140 seconds. Now that doesn't sound like a lot of time, but over 2 minutes is quite a lot of time for somebody to talk, particularly if they're not used to it, without any kind of editing. So SoundBranch has got some interesting functionality that can help with that as well, hasn't it? Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. SoundBranch, if you've got a branded site for your business, your organization, you can change the duration of the voice notes, but you can also reply with voice. If you publish an audio tweet on Twitter, you can only reply with text at the moment. So using Twitter cards and SoundBranch, you can actually have a voice-only experience. And so you avoid this switching between audio and text. And one of the great things about SoundBranch is when you do record your voice, it's all transcribed, so it's accessible, it's searchable, and you know what you're going to be playing.
Great. So it's certainly going to be interesting to see how everybody handles Twitter's latest release and what it looks like over the coming sort of weeks and months. If people want to find out a little bit more about SoundBranch, how do they do that?
Yeah, if you just visit soundbranch.com, it's free to create an account and you can record your voice notes. The only difference is the duration is a little bit less than the sort of 2 minutes that you get on Twitter. It's 15 seconds, so it's for pointed conversations. But you can reshare that onto Twitter. And if you want longer audio tweets, you can sign up for a business account and brand up your audio tweets with greater durations up to 2 minutes. So that's where you go. If you go to soundbranch.com, you can sign up for free, and you can sign up with Google or Facebook, or just create a username and password.
Okay, great. Thanks for your time this morning, Sharon.
No, it's great. Thanks, Sharon, and speak to you later on.